Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. Today, I need to do a follow-up video on the video I did on Rian Johnson. We have new news on the Rian Johnson trilogy. I stated yesterday, as many other channels did, that Rian Johnson's trilogy would be premiering on the Disney streaming service and that it would not be going to a movie theater like a traditional Star Wars movie would. However, that is not the case anymore. We have the words of Bob Iger. Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney. He is in charge of everything Disney and ultimately in charge of everything Star Wars. He came out and said that they are not making Star Wars movies for Disney Plus. This is what he had to say. Almost every movie the studio makes is $100 million plus movie, and we're not looking to make movies at that level for the service. We're looking to invest significantly in television series on a per episode business, and we're looking to make movies that are higher budget, but nothing like that. We wouldn't make a Star Wars movie for this platform. When everybody goes out on the weekend and you have a movie that opens up to $200 million, there's a buzz that enhances value. We like that, and eventually the movies we're making are going to end up on the service. So, if any Star Wars movie is made, it is not going directly to the Star Wars streaming service, or to Disney Plus, I should say. So, if Rian Johnson's trilogy is made, it will be going to the movie theater. All three movies that he makes would be going to the movie theater first, and then it would be going to Disney Plus. So what do we think about that? I'm assuming that maybe the buzz got out that everybody was reporting that Rian Johnson and his trilogy will be going directly to Disney Plus, and Bob Iger now has set the record straight that that is not the case. That will not be happening. So it's either one of two things. Rian Johnson is getting his trilogy and it will be made, or the Rian Johnson's trilogy is canceled. Now, Bob Iger did not mention Rian Johnson by name or anything like that. Nobody at Disney or Lucasfilm has mentioned Rian Johnson's trilogy in months upon months. So the safe bet is to say that Rian Johnson is not going to get his trilogy, but I still think there is a possibility. And I guess Disney may end up rolling the dice and ultimately pay the price for putting Rian Johnson in not one Star Wars movie, but 3 Star Wars movies. I think that they do hear the fans. The question is now, will they actually listen to the fan base? Star Wars fans, and many just casual fans, did not like The Last Jedi. And Rian Johnson constantly attacked the Star Wars fan base and anyone that was critical of The Last Jedi. So now, if you give Rian Johnson this trilogy and put it in a movie theater, you will pay the price. Bob Iger, you will pay the price. And also, if you're looking at the box office gross on a Rian Johnson trilogy, I would not be surprised if his trilogy did Solo type numbers, where they actually lost money at the box office. It is a huge risk. So I'm not saying that Rian Johnson is getting his trilogy, but Bob Iger has set the record straight. They're not making any movies just for Disney Plus. It's not going to happen. Bob Iger has spoken, and that's the way it is. So what do you think? Does Rian Johnson still get his trilogy? If he does get his trilogy, will you go watch all 3 movies in the movie theater? I can speak for myself. I can say I will not watch one single movie by Rian Johnson that has to do with Star Wars. I am completely out on him. I don't know if he can actually make a good Star Wars movie. I don't know. But even so, let's say that all 3 of his Star Wars movies are actually good. I still would not go see them because of the way he talked about the people that were critical of The Last Jedi. That did it for me. I will never ever watch another Rian Johnson movie a day in my life, because we know the type of person that he is now. And he's scum. There's no other way to put it. He's a very, very sensitive man, and he needs to grow up and be a real man. But that's all I have to say about this. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.